CEO Congress is actually a sister congress to the EMU Congress. EMU Congress has been conducted 5 times. We conducted 2 of the EMU Congress in North Cyprus. And at the same time, we also conducted one of the conferences in Cappadocia. And then the other EMU Congress also conducted in Istanbul Nişantaşı University. And the last EMU Congress actually was conducted in Macedonia, in Gostivar. And like I said earlier on, the CEO Congress, it's actually a sister congress to the EMU Congress. So therefore, I would like to thank you all for actually participating in this Congress. And also I would like to welcome you all. And I also like to wish you a pleasant and a happy Congress. The CEO Congress actually entails participants from about 29 countries. And
I would like to use this time just to thank everyone, the organizers, the participants. It is a great opportunity to meet together in these trying times and keep the academia fire on. And thank you very much for this. Very briefly, one second. Everyone in the opening talks mentioned that we've been affected by. I can hear my voice. Okay, we've been affected by Corona, and today, very briefly, I would like to talk about what was very briefly, what is, and what can happen with the focus of what can happen in the future, what will happen in the future. As we know, until the beginning of the year, tourism was doing great. We've been having 10 years straight increase in the numbers. Morocco had its share as well, with total 71 million visitors to Africa continent. 13 million of them visited Morocco in 2019. That is a huge number. As you can see, there was a big spike on the numbers because Morocco is an awesome place, cultural, history, food, people. Then the COVID happened, and as if yesterday's numbers, there are more than 20 million infected patients, and death tolls are rising sadly. As of case of Africa, as you can see, the numbers are going in towards the second wave. Morocco is doing comparatively better than some other countries, but still it affects us. What is the effect of this pandemic? The tourism got hit the hardest. 120 million people lost their jobs, and 80% of the travel all canceled, and so many billions of dollars. In fact, it's estimated to be $1.2 trillion lost in. However, the tourism, because it is part of our human nature, we cannot expect that it's gonna be, this low. We will bounce back, and in fact, UNWTO has several scenarios that will push the tourism back in 2021. What has changed in Morocco? Most of the occupancies, as the rest of the world, is being, shut down or disabled. The ones that are operating right now are mostly patients, doctors, and quarantine cases. And sadly, almost $14 billion are being expected to be lost. What the government is doing, similar to most of the places, state of health emergency in effect, travel between and within the regions are controlled strictly. However, National Federation of Tourism and Transport is very proactive. Testing and health procedures are in effect, and the government is doing not only the restriction but also support directly, socially, directly to financial, social, and banking. Deadlines are being pushed. Cash is given to tour operators and hotels. Establishments are supported by the government. This will push the travel. People will be starting from domestic and local travels. The people are going for Airbnb and smaller establishments. Within the healthcare concern, they don't want to be interacting with the rest of the, with a larger population. To handle these, tourism and travel industry is doing all the necessary hygiene and personal protection, signages, health checks, temperature checks, and all the necessary guidelines are being effected. Because of the time constraint, I'm a little bit rushing, but it's very important that it should be noted that Moroccan government is following the guidelines of UNWTO and American Hotel and Lodging Association, which is handling this, the checks on smartphone. Housekeeping is minimized to necessity. Room services are controlled strictly. Traditional way of interacting is being strictly controlled. And most of all, it's very optimistic that in the coming months, with the availability of vaccine, which is right now being preparation to be distributed to locals, and people are working here like myself, it will help us to move forward. Hospitality will rebuild because it is in our nature to travel. We are not to be content with our staying at home, although it was at the beginning was nice, but now we need to forward. This helped us to use the technologies to structure our system. But at the end of the day, hospitality especially is a human business, while the interaction between parties is a necessity. So what I am wrapping up is the future of the hospitality industry, tourism industry will be bright, and with necessary precautions and preparations, we will be getting back to those good times that mentioned Turkish hospitality, having face-to-face connection in the opening session. Inshallah, hopefully it will be very soon. I wish everyone a happy new year. Hopefully 2021 will be much better than 2020, and we will be meeting the next time face to face. Thank you very much, and cheers from cold Moroccan morning.
Okay, thank you very much, Associate Professor Erdoğan İKİZ.